What is a night market? Night market.
The Night Market Podcast.
Let's go.
If you weren't doing what you're doing right now for work, what's another thing that you would just jump into right now? Say you're unemployed, like whatever happened, and then you're like, I can start whatever career I want, whether it's you got to go to school for it or you can just jump in and start. What would it be?
Like realistic or like what?
Whatever. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, let's say realistic.
I wouldn't go back to school.
You don't want to go back to school?
I wouldn't go back to school and pay loans and do all that stuff.
I wouldn't go to school either.
Okay, so with that in mind, what would you do?
I'd coach. I have like a big passion for helping kids try to get to the next level and do what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that's like pretty close of like what you're at right now, right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the same world, so that makes
Well,
sense.
yeah, I'm playing football right now, so like everything I'm doing, I'm kind of learning. So like if I can do any of that and go give back to kids in Regina and give them an opportunity to do what the hell I'm doing, it would be crazy. So that's something I love to do, right?
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where like not many people get to that point. Mm-hmm. So if I could just teach kids, that's what I would do. And if you can make a little bit of money doing that, it'd be great. It wouldn't even feel like I'm working.
Have you done that before? Have you like?
Yeah, I've helped out before, like
Yeah.
just helped out kids and do all that. But I'm like, if I would like make it into like a big business, you know what I mean? And like get people the right training. I feel like we don't have that in Canada. I feel like in the States, they give so much to like sports and football and everything. They care about it.
Right.
Like these university kids are getting money, like NIL deals, making like $100,000 just because they're sick. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
And I'm like, all that attention, like we need to bring that up into Canada. You know what I mean? So
sure.
I feel like that as soon as we like build something here in Regina, I feel like it just go all around Canada. So that's what I would do now.
Do you think that's possible?
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about it all the time.
definitely
Really?
You know what I mean?
I can see that. So like, I can see that with hockey because like we're such a big hockey country, and
That's the
especially
thing.
this province, there's a lot of like those
we-
hockey places, right? Like you'll see like ex NHL guys that have their huge camp,
Exactly.
but it's not so big yet
in
anyway.
football, yeah.
With football, right?
No,
Because a
not
lot
at
of
all.
those guys don't they just go back to the States or they go back? But you're Mr. Football in Saskatchewan, right? Like you're,
Mr. Football.
Can I call you that?
Nah,
No,
nah.
I can't call you. You're not the Johnny Manziel of.
No, people have
Regina?
different opinions on me, but
But like, but hold on.
cares?
But like, I don't watch football. I don't
No,
know
yeah.
much about football. But what I know is
yeah,
you're a homegrown kid. You're
Yeah.
from Regina.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're playing for
The
like,
Riders, yeah.
the professional team.
Hey.
yeah,
of
it's
this
crazy,
place.
man. Yeah,
And people love it.
yeah. It's only like me and Mitch. Like Mitch picked it. He's from Regina too, and we're the only two guys really playing on the Riders from our hometown. And there hasn't been guys like that in a minute.
Yeah,
who
that's
actually
huge.
Playing games
It
and
is
doing that
huge.
stuff. So I hope kids see. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm hoping these kids see that, and then if you build something in Regina and
definitely.
see that you did that, hopefully they just
Yes,
come like
yes.
we want to build something more.
Yes.
And then have more kids like do the same thing, and they do the same thing. You know what I mean? It'd be great.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say you get traded to Montreal,
Highly possible. Like it's a business,
right?
Yeah.
So you're living in Montreal. You love Montreal because I know you speak French.
Yeah.
You're fluent in French.
Yeah.
You're
Right?
from
I am
French?
I'm fluent in French. I understand
Wow.
everything, but I'm kind of losing it because I don't talk to many French people, you know, other than
So-
my family.
So I can see you loving Montreal. You're
Yeah.
playing for the Alouettes.
Gorgeous city down
Alouettes.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And you're there for 10 years. You're a staple of Montreal.
yeah.
Do you do that there or do you come back to Regina and do
Well,
it?
the plan is to like bring it everywhere, right? So I'm trying to do it in Regina first, and then
Yeah.
get people to run in Regina, and then go to the next province, next
Yeah.
province, next province, and then all be connected to one thing.
Right.
Like that's the big goal.
That's cool.
And that's thinking really big. You know what I mean?
That's how you got to start.
But like that's the
Yes.
goal at the end of the day.
It's good to have big goals like that. I like
know what
that
I
because
mean?
you're not just like by the sounds of it, you're not just playing football for you.
No.
Like yeah, it's a team sport and it's like your stats, your individual stats matter
Exactly, yeah.
obviously, just with any sport.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're trying to build it for like opportunities for kids in the
Yes.
community.
Exactly.
That's
right?
awesome, man.
Yeah.
That
If I,
is
if I can
awesome.
help people and help myself at the same time, like, what else can you
Exactly.
do? You know
Honestly,
what I mean? It makes yourself feel like just good.
have a purpose.
Exactly, man.
And then
I
we're gonna
like that
see your
question.
jersey. We're gonna see your jersey in local bars.
Oh,
autographed,
well, that's the
right?
goal, man.
Where's
You
my
just gotta
jersey?
keep.
It ain't
Yeah.
hanging up, dog.
know,
Where's my
we
jersey?
gotta
I ain't
put
hanging
it
up
up.
somewhere.
That's cool, man. I always see you always go to a bar, like a local bar, and you see like their hometown hero.
Yes.
You see that? I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's you. in
I'm
a
not
couple
there.
years.
I'm not there
Yeah,
quite
in a couple
yet.
years, why
But in
not?
2-3 years, man, I'm for sure it'll be a thing.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Man, yeah.
I still
Hopefully
need a
that's the
jersey.
goal.
Though. I still need a jersey to hang up in my.
I know. I'll get you guys
Give
some
me one.
jerseys
Yes,
next
let's
game
go.
as well. It'll be great,
Can you
man.
give me some like official team sideline gear so I walk around and people think I play for the
Yeah,
Riders?
you'll wear like a big thing right here. Yeah, it'll be cool.
Why
You got the
not?
tats and everything, man. You might just be able to walk out there.
I just tell
you know?
people I'm the new kicker.
You look like a punter. I feel like if you were anything, you'd be like a punter.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean, you're just lengthy.
Can you give me a tryout for the new punter?
Maybe next
Place
year.
kicker?
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
let's
next
go.
year.
What would I be?
I feel like you'd be like the holder. You know, when he would kick it, you just hold
holder.
it, put it down. You know what I
I
mean?
would be the holder.
You just catch it, put it down, and then no one would.
You
just
don't
kick
see
it
me being anything else.
I feel like you two would be great at that, though. No, nothing else out there, but holder kicker.
holder.
You know what I mean? Like I could totally see that.
Yeah, that's like the
You know what I
nicest.
mean?
That's the. I'm sorry, but that.
No,
is
but
the
like I feel like
nicest-
it can happen.
it's
Though.
the
If you
nicest
really put your
backhanded
opportunity into
compliment.
catching it and putting it down with one finger, it'd be amazing.
But here's the one thing that I heard about our boy Tran.
He's a really big into flag football.
He's a quarterback.
I know. I feel like disrespected him putting it saying
quarterback.
as a holder. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I
He's
killed
the-
it.
killed it.
He's the Tom Brady of
Flag football.
What was your record this year in
Regina
flag?
Elementary School.
I didn't play this year.
Okay, what was your record when you last played?
1-2-6.
So
But I killed it out there. I was having six touchdown games.
6 touchdown.
I was
games.
getting us on.
I heard he's got an arm.
I have an
yeah.
arm. Where'd you hear that from, though?
Man, I got my sources.
Damn.
Yeah.
That arm, dog.
I heard in elementary school he was just
Bailey. Bailey.
Oh
Man,
my
I was always the
God.
quarterback.
Oh, Bailey
I always-
Hammer, man.
yes.
Shout out Bailey Hammer.
Yeah, shout out Bailey Hammer.
he was literally like, oh man, I don't know why he didn't play high school football. He had such a good arm, but he was like, but
See?
he's like,
Man.
See?
it's tough.
You
though
stopped
when you're-
growing after
you know,
like grade 8.
I stopped growing
Yeah.
after, yeah.
when you're 5'2". It's hard
Yeah.
to be a quarterback, right?
That's why we got you to boost your seat.
What's
Look,
the
you got the booster seat. Look at you.
hey?
5'2".
I got a question. What's the shortest quarterback that's ever been in like the NFL or CFL? Like
You think it'd be Flutie?
Yeah, Doug Flutie, he was, like,
But, he's still
5'4",
like
right?
5'8".
When you're 5'2", he
He's
says.
5'8", bro.
This
Like 5'8", small.
motherfucker.
And Russell Wilson's like 5'9".
because all those quarterbacks are like 6'6". Hey,
Oh.
there's like a bunch that are like 6'4",
They're supposed to because you're
6'6".
supposed to see over the O lineman.
And
you
those
know
are
what I
big
mean?
guys, right?
Because if you're so tiny, you're just throwing it up. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's tough when you're.
Fuck this guy.
No, he's
5'2".
being realistic.
What? You were 5'2" in high school, weren't you?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm talking about in high school.
What's your height?
Oh, I think meant now. I was
no.
like,
I know you're 5'6" now.
You grew 4 inches? Oh,
5'8".
are you? Okay, next podcast we're gonna bring
Let's
like a
measure me.
ruler out.
I'm so
5'8".
angry about that. I love it.
Okay.
I love that little man syndrome. That, like, Napoleon
Not
Complex.
little man.
syndrome.
I'm a big man.
Oh yeah, you're a big guy.
Big boy.
Big guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'd be a holder, hey? I'd be a holder.
I do
couldn't
not take
be
that statement
anything
back.
else.
I don't take that statement back.
No, I
You'd
think
be a
that's
holder.
a fair statement because it's
No.
like those
You
guys in the field,
actually die.
they're physicals like freaks. No offense to you, but like you got to be like a monster to be playing.
You just gotta have a different
Pro football.
mindset
You're
too.
right.
You know, like,
Like,
just
it's
throw your
crazy.
head in there.
You're right.
Could you just throw your head into somebody?
Me?
Yeah,
I would. I would just throw my body. I honestly would.
that might be the end of you though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it would
Honestly,
be.
if I'm getting hit, even if I'm full pads and I'm getting hit by a guy
This
like
guy?
Nick, I'm done for
I'm
like a
done.
month.
And I'm not even that big, really. I just play more.
You're not that big?
I'm more of a technical. There's some big dudes out there.
There's like wide receivers that are as big as you, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm undersized in my position. I would say I need to put a little bit more.
What are
work
you?
on.
6'3" to?
I would say 6'4".
50?
No, 250, man. I'm 220 right now. 225.
Oh really?
So I need to be like 240 by next year. So right now I'm like a special teamer, just running on special teams, trying to get down, make tackles and everything.
So you're trying to gain weight?
Yeah, I need to put like 20 pounds on. So that's the goal here in the next 8 months. Hopefully throughout this podcast, you'll see me just get fat as shit, and then get a little bit muscular,
There you go.
and then Tran might grow. Nolan might get more tats.
I will get more tats.
You ever think about getting a face tat?
Uh,
Because you own your own business, you know.
I
so.
used to want to get a face tattoo. Like I got this neck tattoo when I was 20, so I was like, maybe I'll get a face tattoo next. I didn't really care, but then all these face tattoos were just blowing up, and it was kind of a thing. And I was like, I don't need to get my face done. I'll just get my neck and the rest of my body. Like
Yeah.
it's
If you
cool.
had to get a face tattoo, what would you get? Because you did think about it, you said, right?
Yeah. It was just going to be like a head tattoo that goes into my face, like a pattern that goes like out here, like a little bit. So I still might
Yeah.
do that, but
Yeah.
like,
So you'd
Yeah.
have to shave your
Like
head
Mike
almost
Tyson?
a little bit.
yeah. No, not like a tribal thing. Like it would be
Yeah.
like a tie, like a traditional Sakyan tattoo, like these ones on my back.
I don't know. I was thinking of getting a neck
cool.
tattoo as well.
So do your tattoos all have meaning?
Most of them do. Like I have like
Yeah.
a lot of like traditional ones from Thailand. I got like sushi on my arm. Like I got like silly
That's
ones.
cool. I
that
didn't
just,
do that, yeah.
you know, they all have meaning, but they're
They
not
do.
like super.
Not
deep.
like deep.
No,
know?
yeah.
And
Same,
that's
same
fine.
as me. Same as me.
Same as
Like,
you.
I have like barber pole, obviously, and then 1998. Like it's not that deep, you know. Rosary. I have the tiger. I'm Year of the Tiger. You know, OVO, Drake,
Yeah.
Kobe when Kobe died. It's like the black mama wrapped in his symbol.
Yeah.
Buddha.
You guys have a lot of tats.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just like not like deep meanings,
Yeah.
but still meaningful to me.
Yeah, like I only have this one for my grandpa when he passed away.
Yeah, so that's
When
a
I was
deep meaning.
And then I have this random one on his lips.
Yeah.
And I got that when I was 18. I was just like, I really wanted it on like my neck.
Oh.
Right. But then I was like, man, that's too like, you know what I mean?
That's a
One's
lot.
what I don't want it. So I
That's a
put it like
lot.
right in my bicep, so like nobody ever sees it.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Just because I wanted to do
Yeah.
it when I was young. You know what I mean? So mix of both.
You know what I could see for other job, and I'm just
Me?
like,
You can see for me?
yeah,
I wanna
for
hear.
you, other
For
job,
you.
What would it be?
tattoo artist.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say tattoo artist.
Are you an artist though? Can you draw?
Like, I think if I put my mind to it, I could. I have like eye for detail, so I feel like I could.
see
Yes,
that.
I would hop into tattooing.
Yeah.
But to choose career wise, I would want to do something involving like being in front of the camera like this and social media and networking with people. No, I'm serious.
Like an
I'm
influencer.
serious. An influencer. So, but the thing is, with my job, I can do that, and I have been doing that.
Yeah.
So that's why
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with barbering.
Right.
know,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just saying,
taking-
like, hypothetical, if you were just be like, I'm never gonna
Oh,
barber
no
again.
barber again?
Like with you, it was like if you never play football again, you would coach.
What would you
right?
do?
Yeah, 'cause
I don't know,
that'd be what to do.
realistic thing I would do. Yeah, tattoo artist.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What about you? What would you do?
Professional basketball player.
No,
You said realistic.
seriously, though, come on,
That's not realistic.
Oh,
Man, you wouldn't drop. If you drop the cleaning business right now and be like professional basketball player, you know what I mean? That's not happening right now.
Why not?
That's like
You're right, you're right, you're right.
Why not? No, I'm not saying NBA. I'm not saying NBA. I'm realistic.
Okay,
But
okay.
I'm
okay,
saying
okay.
like the CEBL, like the professional.
Okay, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I thought
I
you
know-
were
so
NBA.
do you think it's an approachable goal for you to be in the CEBL? Seriously, if you drop your company, you drop everything. You spend 100 hours a week on basketball, you can make.
you think it's a smart decision?
Hold on. realistically, if this was 10 years ago,
Yes.
and I was 22,
100%
I
for
would-
sure.
Smart.
You're
yeah.
killing it still right,
Right?
now. I
But-
can see it. Yes.
now that I'm 32, and I wouldn't be the oldest guy in that league,
No.
but I would have to get in like crazy good shape.
Yes.
I'd have to,
You gotta get some physio.
I got to get
yeah.
my body right. But I could see it. I could play for like J. Cole. J. Cole did it
Yeah.
like he did a half a season. I could do that.
Do you think J. Cole would have done that if he wasn't famous?
I think if
No,
J.
yeah.
Cole wasn't famous, he probably would have played like
You think he made it
Div
pro?
1 somewhere.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
he had I think he had scholarships and stuff out of high school. Okay, no, but realistically, yeah, basketball. That would be amazing. I would
Yeah.
love to be able to, but coaching basketball
There we
for
go.
sure.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Like just
smart.
being around basketball, I love. I love it. I love
Yeah.
basketball.
So 10 years ago, why didn't you invest more time into basketball? Because you played for Campbell, right? Campbell basketball.
Yeah, I
high
played for
school?
Campbell. I played quite a bit. I wasn't that good. Like I was just like not athletic, but I could shoot.
Yeah.
But I took 10 years ago I was in Thailand and I was living in Thailand and I like put basketball on the back burner and I focused on Muay Thai and I was doing like semi-pro fighting. So that was my main focus. Was just getting beat up for money.
So would you coach fighting? Would you coach UFC or
No.
Muay Thai? You're not
No,
that into
like
it?
I like it sometimes. Like I'll train some guys and I'll hold pads for them and teach them a few things, like a few tricks that I know. But like my heart is in basketball, like 100%. Yeah,
Awesome,
definitely.
man. What makes you love it so much?
Basketball?
Yeah.
Man, for me it was like I'm gonna get pretty deep here, but when I was a kid, I could just go to the hoop outside and just shoot
Yeah.
and just meditate and just like everything else. Like my world was kind of like crumbling around me, and I was just a kid playing basketball,
Yeah.
just like shooting and just being obsessed with getting the ball in the net.
I think that's the thing for a lot of sports.
Yes.
Football, everything. You just get away from
It's like
your whole
an
like,
escape
life,
for
You
sure.
know what I
It
mean?
is escape.
Anything
You're-
at home's happening. You know what I mean? When you're at football for 2 hours, you're not thinking about anything else. but
You're only
that,
thinking about that task.
which is really, really cool. You know what I mean? It's like almost like a drug.
and a
almost,
team
you know what I
aspect.
mean?
Team aspect is good.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what? I got a question about football that I've never really understood, and maybe you can help me with this. Because with basketball, you can train by yourself. You can just shoot. Like
Yeah.
so I was like a loner, and I would just
Oh, yeah.
I would just shoot. I'd get keys to the gym of my high school, and
Yeah.
I'd be there at 5 a.m. and I would
Yeah.
just shoot until school started.
Yeah.
How do you train by yourself with football? Or can
Well,
you do that?
When I was younger, like grade 8, grade 7, I would like go online, look for all these like cheat codes, you know what I mean? Like little systems that people would post online. I'd get my dad to get his credit card and post, like get me to buy all these things, right?
Or
And then I would
training things.
like training things in grade 7, 8, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I thought originally I was like fat, you know what I mean? I was more like, people were more like in shape than I was when I was younger. It wasn't even more for like football at that point. It was more like I wanted to just like look good for like the girls in grade 8, grade
Were
9.
you like
know
a
what I mean?
bigger? You were a
I wasn't
bigger
even
kid?
thinking about football.
You
Yeah, I was a
should-
heavier set kid, you know what I mean? So I was like, all these other guys in grade 8, when grade 7 we were taking the bus, I was like
No.
I was flabby though, you know what I
No.
mean? I was like skinny fat. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah,
When you're
yeah,
skinny
yeah.
fat,
Okay.
so you take your shirt off in the gym, people
just
just make fun of you for being like, look at little
Flab.
tits and everything. So, you know what I mean? So I went home, I need this stuff. You know what I mean? So I would buy it, and my dad's like, sure, it's whatever, it's workout stuff, right? So I did that to try to get in shape, and then I started loving doing that. I would go to so your question is, I would go to the field and just run.
Really?
Or do like agility drills and just follow these really big jumps, right? And you'd like just push-ups, pull-ups, all that stuff. I would go to Fit Zone with Kai Finkel Day. You know who Kai Finkel Day is?
Okay,
I don't know who that is, but I know Fit Zone.
Yeah, Fit Zone. It's closed down now, but like,
it?
way back in the day, I used to walk there and everything. And then it slowly got into like me at playing football, and it made me better at football. I'm like, oh, maybe this stuff correlates, right? So then I got cut in grade 9, and it really hit me like maybe I actually have to work out and do all this stuff.
That's a Michael
right?
Jordan story right there.
Yeah, in Team Saskatchewan, and I was like, man, that really hurt. So like grade 9, I was like, I'm gonna work out all this off season, do everything, and it all actually just worked out. I didn't think it was gonna work out. You know what I mean? I was just having fun doing it, and it all rolled into one.
Exactly.
That's
You
cool,
know what I mean? So that's when you know you love doing something. When it just kind of rolls into something. You know what I mean? You're not forcing anything.
Nothing.
You're just doing it because
It's
you
natural.
love it, and it turns into something. You know what I mean?
You're just doing it. You keep.
So that would be
doing
the
it.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
What do you so do you think that is what set you apart from all the other like
Oh,
thousands
for sure,
of
man.
kids that would try to get to the next level?
For sure. Like I failed so many times. Like, you know what I mean? Like got cut, been like a backup, got picked on, did all this stuff, man. But the one thing is like a lot of kids, like you'll go through something like that and they'll just quit. Like it's not meant for me. It's not, I'm not going to push through this. But if they push through it for like 1 or 2 more years, like you could see something. Yeah. And I think that goes with a business. I think that goes with anything in life.
does.
You know what I mean? With relationships,
does,
you know, you're going to
yes.
have points in your life where you're like, wow, I actually hate this shit.
Exactly.
And even in the CFL right now, you go through ups and downs. Like I just got hurt and I hate life. You know what I mean? But it all comes back to your mindset. If you can just switch how you think about it, like I'm going to be better. I'm going to be back. You know what I mean? Your life's better.
So
So
who-
you control your mindset, you control your fucking life.
Who did you get that mindset from?
I don't know. These last 2 years have just been like really into like a Buddha. You know Buddhism?
Yeah.
Are you trying to find like enlightenment? You know what I mean? What?
We're gonna know each other. We're gonna get to know each other a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got
So before games and everything, I just really like, I'm Catholic, generally Catholic, 'cause I grew up Catholic
Okay.
and everything. But I didn't like how you had like how to follow a set of rules and do all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like get married, then have sex. You know what I mean? Do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And then you grow up and you kind of realize like Buddhism is finding, it's not a certain thing. It's just all around you. You know what I mean? And your whole goal in life is finding enlightenment. You know what I mean? So I'm really into that stuff, and I just want to be peace. And I'm done with drama in my life and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Cool, man.
I want to be surrounded by good dudes like you guys.
Yes.
Run a
yes,
podcast.
Yes.
Talk
we're
about
here.
life. You know?
Honestly,
The night
I guess-
market.
I think that's why we're here. We all think like that.
Exactly.
That's
You know
why
what I
we're
mean?
here.
And a lot of more people out there need to think like that. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? There's so many people
Exactly.
who are so stressed and like are just angry at shit that
Yes.
doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
So hopefully we can influence people to think that way.
You know
Like
what?
this.
That's honestly like, I think for us, we're just doing this to have fun and chat and kind of get into that mindset.
Yeah.
But I think what could happen is people listening, they're working, they got their headphones in. Maybe it bleeds on into them. And it's
Exactly.
You know?
We're influencing.
They could take
That's what I
something.
mean.
Yes.
And we're all doing our own thing in Regina, so people are gonna
Yes.
see us around,
Yes.
come talk to us, ask us questions. You know,
Exactly.
we're probably gonna get like 20 views right now, but you know, hopefully it grows.
It's okay.
You know?
It'll grow. We're just
Grow.
gonna
It will grow. It will
keep
grow.
sticking to it.
For
Just
sure.
like you said with football.
Yes.
If we have an episode that flops, it fails.
But what's the worst that
Just
can
keep
happen?
going.
We
Like,
keep
really,
going.
like,
You know, the viewers just gonna laugh.
If we
you
get
know?
hate comments, we'll just keep going.
Keep going.
But realistically, what's the worst that can happen? We're already doing it right now.
No, I know.
No,
man.
it's fun. It's good. It's a good time.
It is, man.
I'm looking forward to learning more about you guys and like
What we can do.
growing with this podcast and hearing from the audience of 10 people of whatever they want.
We'll have to do some live shows one day. You know,
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Live shows.
we'll have a YouTube channel and Instagram channel and everything. What's our Instagram channel right now?
It's the Night Market Pod or Night Market Podcast.
It's
Night-
the Night Market Pod.
Okay, and we're on
yes.
TikTok too, right?
I don't know. Are we?
I put some clips on TikTok. Yes.
Oh, we are on TikTok.
Yes,
too,
on
yeah.
my account though.
We're gonna put it on the.
Do
Don't
you
you
want-
have access to the?
Yes. Do you want it separate though? Do you guys want it strictly the Night Market Pod?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
we'll
you can-
talk about all
Well,
that.
it doesn't
other than
matter.
that.
We'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Okay. After this, we'll do one Night Market Pod because I'm gonna keep mine separate.
But for
Mine.
sure, we'll have a
That's
YouTube
fine.
channel and we'll make sure we'll post everything to let you guys know up to date and everything. But
Yeah.
You can listen to us on Spotify. We'll be posting this episode and the future episodes on Spotify. We're also going to get a Patreon, which
And,
is
yeah.
a paywall. So if you pay more, you get more access.
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
deleted stuff. So even like last episode, we're not going to put it out, but you can
Yeah.
have it on.
And for right now, just for questions for next episode, just put them in the comments. But we're gonna get an email, so you can just send emails in. It would be awesome to get like video messages in, so we could put it up and then like watch it and answer at the same time.
It'll be fun.